Okay, I'm dealing with attorneys, and there's the attorney on the other side. Well, we are trying to do everything possible to satisfy the no. Let me back up. We are trying to do everything reasonable to satisfy the plaintiffs. So this really hurts me that it has been suggested by my attorney, even though this sign has been approved by the health department, my attorney has suggested we put larger print because the plaintiff's attorney could not read our sign. So I am putting larger print on here showing face covering required. And I guess she could not read this sign that states, if you are unable or unwilling to wear a face covering, please call. So I am putting larger print with that sign on the door here. So and we have included that sign up there, but everybody walks in this door. This is right at eye level. There you go. Larger print. So let me note it is Thursday, February, that's the proper way to say it. Thursday, February 4th, and it is looks like 22 minutes after 11. I am going to replace these signs. I need to document this so they don't lie and say the signs are not there. So let's put these signs up. And note, no mask on, but I am standing outside. Here, this is what pisses me off. So there's a mask in the parking lot there. We're seeing a lot of that now. But it's for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. I think I will save this sign for my museum. That has been the sign that has caused a lot of problems and controversies. My daughter always talks about my library or museum that we're going to build once I'm gone. So we'll save that one for the museum. It's just me, sorry. I don't want to get caught on camera inside the store without a mask. Well, after listening to that attorney, I'm not so sure. I think that attorney is probably one that wears it in her car. Although I don't think she had it on when she pulled up. Well, yes, for the last 10 months. Hey, how are you today?
Hey, how's it going, boss?
Wonderful. Okay, here we go. New signs at 11:31, February 4th. The old sign is coming down. New signs are now up. Can you read those now? I sure hope so. Have you ever met one of those people who is completely out of touch with reality? Or maybe in the last 10 months, you've met someone who has been scared to leave their home and they've just stayed inside and they've gone nowhere. I've read about these people. I've heard about them, and I can't really say I've ever met someone so out of touch with reality until today, that is. Wow, they exist. They exist. We had a meeting this morning with the attorneys. They came to the store. They're having a whole issue with one of the employees with the medical exemption from wearing a mask. One of those employees is the manager of the store. She's actually my daughter. And they do not want her anywhere near a customer. Well, as the manager of a retail store, it really isn't possible. They would like to keep her in the back room, keep her in the office. At one point, they suggested, this was actually during the trial, at one point they suggested maybe she do her job from outside. It's February, but she could do her job from outside. A retail business, the manager can do her job from outside, was their suggestion. Okay, so we made some changes. I think I showed you in one of the videos concerning face shields. In that video, I showed you the changes we've made, moving her computer away from the cash register and that counter. She is now about between 10 and 12 feet from customers if they're at the counter checking out. That's not good enough. So my attorney came down to the store this morning. Dr. Brewster, one of Dr. Brewster's employees and Dr. Brewster's attorney came into the store. So we've got four people there trying to figure this out on what to do with the manager, and if there's some way we can hide her or put her behind a wall. Anyhow, this is when I got to meet one of those people that is just out of touch with reality, and someone who apparently, from everything I've gathered, has really not left the house, or has left the house very little in the last 10 months. Because at one point my attorney said, look, the setup that we have presented to you all is a safer setup than what you see in a restaurant. You know, that when you go to a restaurant, seats are closer together. People are sitting at tables without masks. And here's where I realized a certain individual was out of touch with reality. This particular individual said, oh, no, they don't. Everybody wears a mask in a restaurant at all times. Unless they're eating, they pull the mask down, take a bite, and put the mask back up. What? Not in the restaurants that I've been into. Now, granted, I have not gone into many restaurants, but I have gone to restaurants. And what I have witnessed is the moment, even if you it makes no sense to wear a mask from here to my truck, 15 feet into the restaurant, wear a mask. As soon as you sit down, you take it off. But anyhow, so people, you wear the mask until you get to the table, and what is the first thing you do? You pull it down. Well, this particular person said, oh, no, that doesn't happen. Well, come to find out, this particular person, from what little bit we talked this morning, has only been out, I think, one time to a restaurant in the last 10 months, maybe a couple of times, but and that was only to sit outside to eat in below freezing weather, is what I understood this person to say. So, whoa. I'm not going to say much more, but needless to say, Dr. Brewster and her attorneys are trying to box us in. They want me to put 3 sides of plexiglass around Angela's computer So when she is sitting there talking with customers or, you know, interacting with the employees, that her spittle's not the word I want, but the saliva coming out of your mouth as you're talking does not reach these customers and employees. So they want this plexiglass about 5 or 6 feet tall, and they want it on 3 sides of her. They'll leave the back open. That's awful nice of them to leave the back open so she can get up to get out of there. That's what they want us to do. Because of the medical condition, that's not going to work. And we kind of hinted towards that. But, you know, we have some time to decide this, and I'm not scared to let the judge decide it at this point. And I think that's what's going to end up happening, is because these health department employees and attorneys, they are just hell-bent on getting Angela in a box or in the back room or in the office. They don't want to allow her to do the job she was hired to do, which, as the manager, you've got to be there with the employees, with the customers. It's crazy in what's happening in all this. Just no reality to all this. They're just scared to death that everybody is carrying this disease, this virus. They're scared to death everyone is carrying this virus, and that everyone is spreading the virus, and that if we don't have 2 layers of masks on and we don't have gloves on and everybody's not staying 10 feet away from everybody, that it's just going to spread like wildfire and we're all going to die. And that's not reality. That's not what is happening here. But okay, I've rambled on enough. But that's the update. Not sure when I will be able to post any of these videos. I can't post them in a timely manner. This is Thursday, February 4th. Our next court date is February 16th. I may not be able to post any of this until after the court date. We'll see. But I do want to document it and document this story, because it's just so unbelievable, in my opinion, in what they're trying to do. You know, 10 months ago, if you had told me any of this was going to be happening, it would have been a sci-fi movie or I don't know, a cartoon even. Okay, that's enough. Stay tuned. See ya. See ya.